Covering the fact that the United Democratic Movement leader General Bantu Holomisa has lost his appeal case of a defamation suit against investment company at the Supreme Court of Appeal. Holomisa and the UDM were granted leave to appeal the Supreme Court of Appeal following Harith General Partners and its co-applicants' successful application for an interim interdict against him and his party to cease and desist from making defamatory remarks, now which was granted by the North Gauteng High Court in 2018. The appeal was dismissed with costs for two counsel. For reaction, we're joined by Harith General Partners CEO Sipho Makhubela. Sipho, welcome to SABC News Channel. Firstly, maybe just as a background for somebody who does not know the case, can you give us brief background on that and then take us through the reaction of the decision?
Thank you, Taviso, and thanks to you and your listeners. Just briefly, really, the UDM and Mr. Holomisa made, quite frankly, unfounded statements against Harith and individuals, including other companies, which were, quite frankly, quite damaging, malicious, and vexatious, to be honest. We went to court, and court found in our favor in that Mr. Holomisa was asked to really cease and desist, and he appealed that. We since wanted to go through and laid a defamation charge, which we did. He's appealing it, so our defamation process is pending the appeal, which was then heard yesterday. And we are delighted, quite frankly, that the court has found the matter unappealable and that it should go on trial. Further thereto, we certainly, from a Harith point of view, could not be more pleased that we can now proceed to trial because we will see the matter through. It is important for ourselves and our stakeholders that the truth comes out. We have been quite damaged by the matter. We continue to suffer damage, and quite frankly, we can't wait for the day in court. I think Mr. Holomisa needs to really come through and see the matter through with us in court because it is unacceptable.
The question then comes in, the response or the allegations by the general. You just won the case. The question then that you must cease and desist. Are you doing this? Is there something to hide for you to actually ask for that? So that would be the question, isn't it?
No. I mean, maybe I should add more on this thing. I mean, we through our own volition, we've gone to the commission, the corruption commission. At our own volition, we've opened ourselves up completely. We have, at all material times, if you go back through the history of this case, even then, we welcomed and invited him and other journalists to come and look at our books. The matters that he is accusing us of have no basis, quite frankly, at all. So it's not us not wanting to be taken through scrutiny. By all means, take us through scrutiny, but don't do so in a manner that is unfounded. And quite frankly, when we went to the commission and he was called as a witness, he had no evidence himself. We provided all the evidence on our side. So none of the things that, quite frankly, we are being accused of are founded, and we have never been one to shy away from scrutiny, and we do support that, and we have taken ourselves through it voluntarily.
Sipho, are you open to investigation if this matter can be pursued to get deeper? Because, as you heard, perhaps there's no smoke without fire. That would be the other question.
It cannot get better than it's gotten with the processes that we've gone through. And quite frankly, we are at the point where the PIC Commission has found settlement and it made recommendations. We have been engaging to still clear ourselves through that process. We have submitted at all times, even to the post-commission processes, as the PIC has been asked to submit to form an investigation. We have submitted everything on our side. So that process doesn't really rely on ourselves. There is nothing that we've been asked for that we have not given. So we've been extremely transparent in this regard.
Harith apologies, not Harith Capital, but Harith General Partner CEO Sipho Makhubela. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm now going to take you back to the memorial service.